Whakatata mai, ai. Ush, he kai ako koe, tēnā koe e hoa.
Kia ora wā.
Nau mai hoki mai, nau mai haere mai ki tēnei kaupapa hau. Ko
Aue
Dingo,
te kaupapa, bro.
tēnā
Kaupapa
koe.
rangatira.
Oh, well, but he kaupapa tēnei, he kaupapa whakahirehira nā te mea. He tau whakahirehira i te taunei, ne? Ki ngā whānau whānui i te ao you know, the ones that follow the Warriors,
Yeah, hard, bro.
they love it.
Ah,
So this is for you, bro. This is a kaupapa for you fellas, bro.
yeah. Me atu kia koe mo te tono, bro. Thank you for the invite.
Oh,
Hopefully I'll be able to share some kōrero anyway.
share some whakaaro, share some whakaaro. Whakatata mai, bro. The laptop just a little bit closer to your kanahui. Kina. That's better. That's the one. No hea koe.
No make tū no te aroa, bro, but living in Hamilton, the mighty H-town.
Home of Waikato, eh? Waikato.
Just down the road, eh? Just down the road.
WarriorsFantv back again with Ngaho Potaka. Melbourne 30, eh? New Zealand Warriors 22. The day after the night before. How you feeling, Ngaho?
Oh, bro, you know, to be honest, after last year's thrashing, you know, I was real proud of the boys' efforts. I thought the boys dug deep and they went over there with intention. They put it all out there, bro. Injuries hit us, you know, you can't do much about that. And a few calls went the wrong way. And but you got to give it to the Storm as well, bro. They're big time players stepped up. At crucial times, I thought Munster, you know, in that second half, he really stood up, bro, and saying, you know, once the hooker started running, he's a hard man to stop, you know, and he really started getting them on the roll, especially after big Solomona come on, bro, Nas. You know, once he came on and started bending that line, they became a hard team to hold, but I thought our boys did really well. I thought they stuck to their game plan. You know, I was pretty pleased with the effort, bro. Proud of our team anyway.
Oh, so am I, bro. So am I. I mean, you know, the start has been an issue, a problem all season. It seems like last week against the Cowboys, you know, we scored first. We scored first again last night. Might be becoming a bit of a habit, hopefully, eh?
Yeah, I think we put that hoodoo to bed, bro. You know, 2 weeks in a row. I think, you know, a bit like what the coach was saying, the more you talk about it, the more you tend to manifest it. So, you know, I think the boys have started well the last couple of games. Like last night, their start was on, man. You know, they were pumping. And, you know, I just thought if we could score just one more, get out by one more, then I think we would have had them, bro. We would have had them because, you know, watching the Storm lately, they're vulnerable. They're not running down teams as good as they used to. You know, they're missing Pappenhausen out the back. Their fullback's still sharp, but, you know, they're just missing that extra bit of class to run down teams these days. So I thought we were in with a good chance before we went over there. I thought we had a really good chance of sneaking a win over there, but it wasn't to be. So I guess, you know, just got a front again next week for the Roosters, bro, who are looking pretty good too with Manu at 6.
The start of that first half was just, it was on. It was on. And then obviously, you know, Storm are still the Storm, right? You know, for Munster to have that vision, to kick that 40-20, that really turned the tide for the game for me. So it was a bit of a tough one who actually won the first half, because it was a bit, you know, the start of the first half was good. Second of the first half wasn't so great, bro.
Yeah, tika, bro. Tika. You know, you don't like to talk about the referees, bro, but some of those decisions, you know, like if our fullback and wingers had taken those catches, those bombs and stuff, and not allowed it to go to you know, man upstairs and stuff, you know, we sort of got to play so good that we take those refs and those decisions out of their hands, bro. You know, like in the day, that's how good we've got to get if we truly want to be in contention as a top 4 team. You know, and we've got to be beating the Melbourne Storms and the Roosters and the Panthers convincingly and consistently. So we're not quite there, but we got the ingredients, bro. We got the ingredients, but we're just not quite there yet.
Yeah, look, I understand what you're saying, bro. You can't always rely on the referee to come through with the goods in order to win the game. You know, we need to be playing of a higher standard if we want to be top 4. If we seriously want to go to a grand final, we need to be winning convincingly and taking those decisions away from the bunker and away from the referee. I mean, just overall, how do you think Atkins called the game? How do you think the referee called the game overall, bro?
I thought he was real strict, bro. Like real strict, but he wasn't consistent. Both sides, and yeah. But I guess straight away the team should have known that from the first half by the way he was reffing in the first half, and you've got to adapt to your referee that you've got. It's just just a hard pill to swallow for Warriors fans, bro. After all the years and stuff, we know how it rolls with the Aussie refs and that. You're not going to get no favors, so you just got to play better. We just got to play better, take it out of their control. So they're always going to be like that. So if we play better, then that mitigates what they do and the calls that they make and the decisions they make as well. Some of those ones where, I don't believe our boys should have been sent off. The head slam and stuff, there's that consistency we just want to see throughout the NRL. We've seen Nas do it how many times and not even get a send-off or a penalty, and then one of our boys does it, it's not even a blooming proper one. I think those old heads in the team would probably give him a rack up because he didn't even do it properly. But, he still gets sent off. So, and he was crucial too. He's a crucial player to our team, a crucial link man. And so even though we scored while he was off, the energy that it took out of the team to cover for him, came to bite us in the bum later on in the game.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. It was that was a turning point for us, eh? Online is just going crazy about Warriors fans calling foul over all the calls that didn't go our way, and I suppose a lot of times we do that, but a lot of times we're right, bro.
Yeah, well,
right. Bro. Not looking at that knock on, that led to a try. I mean, obviously our fullback and our winger collided in the air, so that didn't help the matter.
Yeah.
But not going and actually looking at that properly and going, his hand clearly touched it, right?
I don't know. Are the fans? I think the fans are more wild with the commentators than the ref, bro. Like when they're going, there's nothing to see there. There's no definitive evidence, and you're going, bro, what's 3 fingers? What's 4 fingers? The brother touched it. The rest of the world can see it on television, and you're telling me, I think that's what the fans get racks them up, bro, and then we take it to another level when we get on the social media.
Nah, that's true, man. That's true. But going back to your original corridor, we need to be playing better. And I think Webby said it anyway in the presser. We need to be owning our moments better, and like you say, to take those sorts of decisions out of the decision of the referees and the bunkers, if we really want to be their top 4 team. Look, this year, I didn't even have us before we even played. I didn't even have us in the top 8. I'm going to be real.
Yeah.
But seeing us over the last 8 months, eight rounds, yeah, I can see us being in the top 8. Whether we get there or not, I don't know. But with a new coaching system, new players coming through, different mentality, different culture, I look at this as a 2 to 3 year kind of journey for us to be on, eh?
Yeah, hard out, bro. I always measure ourselves against the Storm, because they always bring it, and they're a hard team to beat. So that if you can be competitive against them, you can be competitive against anybody. And so that's what was heartening to see, that the boys, they stuck to their guns, stuck to their game plan as well. I think they're just a bit too exhausted to execute right near the end.
But they didn't give up, Akers.
No, it didn't give up, bro. Full of heart, especially with all the injuries that went off. As soon as Tohu went off, I was like, oh, mate, because he's been very integral to our attack. Close to the line, and then see Jazz go up the thing as well, and then looks like Chance is out for next game, maybe 2, because of those the quick turnaround. So those new rules with around concussion and stuff, that 11-day stand down is gonna impact. And I was watching your feed the other day, and your mate said that Tuapiki had gone up the thing in a moon boot, and I was like, oh no, that means he might be out. So I see they've named him today. So hopefully he comes right, because we definitely need him at the back there if Chance isn't going to be around.
Yep. So he came off in a moon boot on the weekend, Ehua. Not a good sign. He's been named, so it's obviously nothing serious. But he's a young man. I think a lot of us fans wanna see have a proper go. You know, we kind of like look at him and go, yeah, he's got the goods. He's tearing it up in the development squad. I mean, the whole team's tearing it up in the development squad. That's the reason why we're in the reserves. That's the reason why we're top of the table. So yeah, coming into the Roosters, Whew, 3 days, bro. So what's Wednesday? So tonight, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. Saturday night, and then Sunday at 4 o'clock on Sunday.
Hey, the positive, bro. We don't have to wait long to see the boys play again. Hey, I was hanging out. There was a long wait till Tuesday to watch the brothers play again. At least, it's a quick turnaround. We'll see them back on the screen. I think they'll probably just come home and just get their bodies right. Not much you don't want to go thrashing them, that close out. And I think it'll be just sitting down and having a kōrero about what they want to achieve out of that game. Like for me, it's each game, bro, as long as the team's getting better. Because, if thereabouts come semi-final time, then I think the boys can really put in and show up for that game. But we've got to get there first, and it's just about growing as a team, each game. So, it's a hard turnaround, bro. Short turnaround, that one.
Short turnaround, bro. Let's be honest, Roosters are not playing like the Roosters that we've known them as. They've got a lot of superstars in their team and a lot of money in that team. And I think it's... They're not gelling. They're not gelling as much as they should, right? So I think there was a big wake up call yesterday as well between them and the Dragons. That was a real tight game. But I think they'll be quietly confident coming over here and looking at our injuries. But I don't think they might underestimate us, bro.
Yeah, I think the last time we played, we were close. We were close against them. Manu at 6 worries me because the brother's just all class. He's the golden boot. Coming home to his people, he's going to be a big busload of his papa Norua. Went to uni with him, bro, and he's a good man. He'll be taking a big busload of the Cook Island whānau up there to the game, so he'll have a lot of support. So, I expect a big game from Joseph Manu on the weekend. And, all those Kiwi boys that are coming home, Brandon Smith and Jared, they'll want to have a big game for their whānau back here. So, it's up to our boys to lift and make sure that they don't have a happy homecoming, so to speak. But you're right, they're vulnerable as well. They're not the team they were, bro. They've got some chinks in their armour. It's just whether or not we're good enough to expose them and to make use of the skills that we've got, because we did some really lovely plays, like some of those tries that Dallin scored were really well set up. Part of that was chance, the way he straightened the lineup and then offload. And that's where I suppose Tuapiki has to lift his game up, being that link man to finish off those round the back plays and stuff. That will be when we see him go to that next level. Reminds me of a young Kevin Locke though, like when he's got that ability just to get between players and pop out the other side, and they're just holding him by an ankle or by a jersey, because he's so little, he gets kept in place. But yeah, I reckon give him a bit of time, bro, and he's going to be a gun.
Oh, absolutely, bro. I think we had this corridor the other night as well. As biggest problem we got is keeping these guys. Yeah. If they're hungry to play first grade, and someone comes knocking on the door, got to let them go, right? Because if we don't have the positions available, got to let them go. Any final words, Ehua?
Nah, bro. Just really enjoyed the mahi of Jackson Ford on the other night. And even Marata. Just the amount of time on the field they had to play. Big AFB close to the line, right? Deadly with that little shimmy in between those forwards. Normally see the Storm forwards get beaten like that. So that was beautiful to see too. And I just think, if the forward pack keep believing in each other, keep lifting, and I think probably our bench just needs to bring a little bit more when they come on. I didn't feel like our bench sort of played up to the standard they did in the past games. So I think they probably just need to have a look at themselves. And if they are going to get on the field, they've got to bring something. They've got to bring that next level of energy that the boys need, especially if we've got players injured and, got people in the bin and stuff. But no, bro, just still proud of the boys, proud of the effort, and looking forward to the game against the Roosters, brother.
You and me both. You, me, and 24,000, 25,000 others that are going to be down there. Believing still, bro, and cheering on the boys, because like you say, we don't want Wairea, Hargreaves and Manu to come back to like whānau in the crowd and thinking that they're just going to run all over the Warriors and doing all that sort of stuff, bro. So for me, tēnei te mihi kia koe Ehua. Hoki mai anō anytime you want to come on Warriors TV, Ehua.
O tēnei te mihi, bro, tēnei te mihi ki a koe mo tō mahi rangatira ki tēnei momo platform, bro. Rawe ki te whakarongo ki tō kōrero, ki tō whakaaro mo tō tātou tīma tamatua. The Warriors, bro, you know, OG day one, bro. So it's just lovely being able to have these types of content. And what's cool is it's coming from people that are passionate about the team, bro, you know, passionate and, you know, just listening to all the people you get to talk to, bro, same passion, same desire for the team, mate, all on the waka together. So, you know, looking forward to it, bro.
Awesome, my bro. Have a good one, my cuz.
Mauri ora, brother.